I didn't go looking for this car. It found me. Tucked away in the back corner of an old wooden barn, buried under years of dust and silence, a 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. Faded, forgotten, but not gone. At first glance, it looked tired. The paint had lost its depth. The tires had surrendered to time. Cobwebs claimed the headlights. The ducktail spoiler carried a thick coat of dust, like it had been holding its breath for decades. But when I ran my finger across that surface, the red was still there. That was enough. So we started slowly. A light rinse at first, just water and patience, watching the years melt away in thin brown streams. Then foam, thick and white, settling into every curve, every seam. Brushes around the headlights, into the wheel spokes, around the trim. Nothing rushed, just steady hands and careful attention. As the grime lifted, the shape came back, the lines, the stance, the identity. Then we opened it up. The door creaked slightly, not dramatic, just honest. Inside, the cabin carried the same story. Dust on the dash, worn leather, carpet hiding what time had done beneath it. Seats came out, one bolt at a time. Steering wheel loosened carefully. Carpet peeled back. Underneath, rust. Not devastating, but real. That's when it stopped being a cleaning job and became a restoration. We vacuumed everything down to bare metal, brushed away corrosion, sanded panels smooth again. Every movement deliberate, every sound mechanical and simple. Underneath the car, years of dirt washed free from suspension arms and steel lines. And finally, the moment that always matters. The engine lid lifted. There it was, the flat six, dusty, silent, waiting. And that's where this story truly begins.
The 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 hangs beneath the lift, its flat six lowered with steady precision. Mounted on the stand, the engine reveals its age, aluminum marked by heat and time. One bolt loosens, then another. The valve cover slowly releases. The piston slides free, carbon darkened from years of combustion. Metal parts sink into solution, bubbles rise, residue fades away. Inside the cylinder, the honing tool spins, carving a fresh crosshatch for new life. The crankshaft is polished, dull metal turning smooth and reflective. New piston rings settle into place, aligned carefully, perfectly balanced. Cylinder heads lower into position, each torque click exact and measured. The cooling fan is polished blade by blade, restoring its quiet shine. The rebuilt engine rises again, guided precisely toward the chassis. Corrosion disappears beneath steady sanding, the suspension arm renewed. New bushings press firmly into place, restoring strength and control. The brake caliper is cleaned and rebuilt, each component returned to order. Fresh fuel lines trace the underbody, secured with calm, deliberate turns. Across the body panels, sanding smooths the surface, dust drifting softly. A gentle tap reshapes the rear quarter, metal returning to its curve. Body filler spreads thin and even, leveling what once was imperfect. A fine mist of primer settles, transforming the body into a clean gray canvas. Water and sandpaper glide together, refining the surface, smooth and ready for rebirth. The 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 stands masked inside the booth, matte gray transformed by a deep red mist. Section by section, gloss begins to emerge. Clear coat settles evenly across the panels. Reflections sharpen. The surface deepens into a mirror-like finish. Now still, curing beneath bright booth lights, the hood reflects crisp white panels. Glass smooth, flawless. Polishing compound spreads gently across the red surface. The machine glides, clarity increasing with every pass. A microfiber towel follows, slow and precise, removing the final haze, revealing a deeper shine. The windshield is seated carefully into place, rubber seal pressing evenly, glass aligning perfectly with the frame. A chrome headlight ring is secured, one deliberate turn of screwdriver, polished metal settling flush. The rear emblem is aligned, pressed evenly into position, chrome resting against flawless paint. Inside the cabin, new carpet is lowered, smoothed outward, fitting perfectly along the floor contours. The restored leather seat is positioned and tightened, firm, secure, balanced. The steering wheel returns to the column, center nut turning slowly, locking everything into place. A refinished Fuchs wheel is mounted, each lug tightened evenly, precise and methodical. Tire dressing darkens the rubber, satin sheen forming along the sidewall. A final wipe across the hood, reflections now uninterrupted, perfectly clear. The key turns, the flat six awakens smoothly, gauges tremble gently, idle steady and calm. At the rear, the cooling fan spins, polished metal vibrating with controlled rhythm. The 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 rolls forward into daylight, reflections flowing across its side. Golden hour light stretches along the body, highlighting the iconic ducktail. The hood and headlights glow softly in evening light, chrome gleaming with quiet confidence. And finally, the full silhouette rests under the sunset sky, balanced, refined, complete.